Spoiler-free review and ranking of the book, The Sticky Note Manifesto of Aisha Agarwal. This reel is just going to be an overview of the book and absolutely spoiler-free because I know absolutely no one watching this reel has read this book. The plot follows a 17-year-old Indian-American teenager named Aisha Agarwal who lives in Michigan, and her lifelong goal is to study in Stanford University and major in computer science. But when she realizes that she hasn't really left her comfort zone or lived her life to the fullest up to this point, she suddenly uses sticky notes as a manifesto or a bucket list of sorts. With the help of her friend Quentin, she moves out of her comfort zone and completes a list of things she wants to do for her Stanford essay, which says, describe a time you left your comfort zone. So I'm going to be ranking this book in 5 categories: story, world building, writing, characters, and overall enjoyment or ranking. It was realistic, simple, and heartwarming. There was a lot there and there was just a lot you could learn from after reading this book. It really made you question some things. And it's a huge comfort to any teenager out there. It emphasizes on the idea that a lot of us are out there chasing a particular dream, but maybe we really just need to live in the moment. The idea of using sticky notes to jot down the things you want to do in your life and make the most out of your time on this earth was a really wonderful idea, and it's a pretty inspiring story overall. Very motivational without overdoing it. 4 out of 5 for the story. The writing style has to be one of my favorite things in the book. It's simplistic yet real. It was easy to follow, and at no point did I think it was draggy or it did not make sense. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but the author gave a lot of character to the writing. Like, the descriptions were on point and it made everything very enjoyable to the reader. 5 out of 5 for the writing. The characters were wonderful. A lot of depth was given to them. It was a bit messy, the story, but that's what teenagehood is like. I like that the writing actually really defined the characters and described them really well. Every character was very three-dimensional and I absolutely loved Quentin. And for once, I think someone actually described teenagehood well, and it wasn't described like an adult trying to understand what teenagers are like now. It was actually well written and a realistic depiction. So the characters were absolutely lovely. 5 out of 5. World building. It was a standalone book anyway, so not a lot of world building was needed, so it did what it did. It did not go overboard, which was good. But it did describe the situation of immigrants really well. It captured a lot of problems I'm sure a lot of us face in daily life. Like trying to fit in, not feeling like you're living your life to the fullest, trying to balance your life between school and home and keeping those two worlds apart, and just feeling insecure and messy compared to other people. The story was wrapped up really well, and that's why I will also give a 5 on 5 to the world building. Overall enjoyment and ranking. I would give it a 4 out of 5, not because it was a bad story in any way, but because I only give 5 stars to my absolute favorite books. Still, it was a huge comfort to read and I recommend it to absolutely anyone, and especially every Indian teenage girl has to read this at least once in their life.